Hello, I am excited today because this is a great book and I cannot wait to recommend it to you. American Kingpin by Bilton. This book is about Ross Ulbright. I believe I'm pronouncing his name correctly. Ross Ulbright, who was the founder of the Silk Road. And I don't want to get punished by the algorithm, so I'm just going to talk vaguely about what the Silk Road was. But from 2011 to 2013, this was a website that operated on the dark web, which is kind of like this underground internet space where it's almost like a lawless land. And so the Silk Road facilitated sales of things on the dark web that you typically cannot sell or buy in real life without getting in serious trouble. Nick Bilton is able to portray him in a way that makes you almost want to root for him. Ross is this young man who's on a wayfinding journey in the world, a person of conviction. No pun intended there. He is trying to find something to do with his life that helps him realize the type of world he wants to live in, which is one in which individual liberty is prized above all else. Almost exactly counter to him are the other people whose stories are told in this book. And these are people who work for our federal law enforcement agencies who believe that what's going on the Silk Road is destructive to the fabric of our society. So the book sets up this conflict as one of two different morals and belief systems, even as Ross unintentionally descends down this rabbit hole of places that even he as a person doesn't want to go. No matter what, it's almost like you are rooting for him. Decisions that Ross Ulbright are making are quite Machiavellian in nature. The Silk Road is even larger than himself. It's accomplishing something that is much bigger than he or any person who's standing in his way is. So everything he's doing is to realize and accomplish this larger than life mission that he feels that he's on. Probably my only criticism of this book is the stories that it doesn't tell. Stories of people who were employees of Ross on the Silk Road, the vendors, so to speak, maybe even the customers, although Bilton does spend a little time telling us about people who were hurt. We don't get to hear a lot about people who felt like, oh my gosh, I'm getting what I need. I think it's hard, obviously, to tell them without glorifying what was done, but I was just curious to hear about that side of the equation.